Welcome Pisces, welcome Dreamweavers, welcome back to the channel. I decided to check out my new background and come do a quick reading for you and see how this works. You know, these virtual backgrounds are a trip sometimes because you can look at that. When I move, you can kind of see the background, but we're gonna see how it works because sometimes it works weird with cards. And so I feel like you're trying out new things now. You guys are all trying out new things. This is a really good time because Saturn, I hear, is in retrograde until August 30th. So depending on where Saturn was when you were born, you know, you're going to be affected differently by this. And I'm learning about astrology. I love astrology. And I feel like you guys are learning new things and starting to sit on your throat. The Emperor here showing up. So you're about to evolve as fire. Pisces. I've heard other readers call you guys spicy Pisces. Listen, look. You have a partner out there. You have something hot and heavy going on. I feel like things are about to pick up for you. You know, you're trying out new things, and you are, you know, as hard as it may be, you're going for it. You're not letting you feel the blockages, right? You feel the spiritual warfare, but you're not letting it bother you. You're not letting it bother you because you know that the Wheel of Fortune is here for you. Wow, but you're internally, like outwardly, people are not seeing you. You're showing up as the Emperor. So outwardly, you're not showing up in your emotions, but I feel internally, there's a lot of emotion going on. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of purging, a lot of, you know, you're finishing up the childhood. You're finishing up with the healing of the childhood traumas. The inner child healing. A lot of memories, and that's really funny that came out because I think we are in, so Saturn is retrograde in Pisces and then Mercury's retrograde. No wonder the energy is so heavy, and the moon's right under there. So you're going back, look at this, you're going back in time, right? You're going, like, you're down memory lane. You're going down memory lane, right? To bring to light what you couldn't see. You know, the moon speaks to intuition, what's hidden, but it's almost like what's hidden is in your past. Like there's things that are coming that were hidden that are going to be coming back around for you. Whether it's past relationships, you know, maybe family secrets, something. And the Empress, oh my gosh, you guys, I told you, I saw that Ace of Wands. Your Emperor and the Empress, yeah, you guys are really gonna be gifted. You're already gifted, but one of the downloads, let me back up for a little bit, because one of the downloads that I got for you was that your silence was like people mistook your silence for you being naive. People mistook your silence for you being unknowledgeable. But all the time when you were going through your trials and tribulations, when you were going through dark night of the soul, and you went through in silence, your silence was your superpower all along. Your silence, it's like you just put your head down, and you put your head down, right? And you just went and you reflect. You were reflecting, right? Because you knew in the future this could be you. You were aware of this. You were very aware of this. It's the people around you that couldn't see it. You didn't know how you were going to get there. Some of you may know this now, right? And you're going to be like, the Six of Cups came out. I feel like this trip down memory lane is going to bring up something that will trigger something else. It will trigger something. It will light something up within you. That Ace of Wands, it's going to light a fire within you that's going to get you going. And you're going to be unstoppable. This is something, maybe something you forgot, maybe something maybe something you knew a long time ago, and you may even, the Hangman, there's something that you knew from before, but you're going to go down a trip. You're going down a trip to memory lane, and you're going to have a different point of view. You're going to see something a lot differently than how you saw it before that leads you to this. And once you see that, once you have that different perspective, it's almost like something like the star, it's very healing. So it's almost like you're going to heal, and there's going to be a switch that flips. And at this point, you'll be unstoppable, because it's almost like you're going to get that last piece to the puzzle to get you on your path. Like, it's like, no, after this, no more doubt, no more doubting yourself. And I don't know, it's almost like maybe there was something that happened when you were a child. So maybe something you prophesized when you were a child, and somebody will bring it back up to you. I don't know. It's gonna be something that helps you to see that all this time you spent in reflection was not time wasted. And the people around you, I was telling you that your silence, people mistook your silence for you being foolish, for you being naive, for you. And the people around you that didn't see what you were worth, right? Because you were here. And they were like, Pisces is daydreaming, Pisces is lost, Pisces doesn't have a clue, right? Even though they could see it in you and probably used some of that fire, that Ace of Wands, to help them somehow. But they didn't see it in you. They didn't see you coming. They didn't see it coming that you were going to be using this fire for yourself, that you were going to be using this fire in a way that you're going to be using it, that you are going to be when I say some people tried to steal your fire. They used your fire. They tried to steal it, take it away from you. This is divine judgment. There was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of battling, a lot of conflict, a lot of I just see a lot of battle wounds. But it's all going to be worth it. It's like people saw you as wounded, right? They saw you as wounded. They didn't ever think that you would heal. They didn't see this healing coming. And all along, when you were running in silence, and I tell people all the time that your silence is your superpower. You don't need to argue and prove yourself to anyone. But there is something that you're going to find out that's going to give you that last boost of confidence so that you never doubt yourself again. And it's something from going from coming from memory lane, that 6 of cups. Well, maybe it's a download that will come, or maybe it's an interaction that you will have with someone that's coming in. Like I said, it is Mercury retrograde. Yep. 4 swords is in reverse. Like rest time will be over. You know how exhausted maybe you've been feeling. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to be supercharged and energized. I'm hearing Energizer Bunny. People aren't going to know where you got this energy from, where it came from. Ace of Wands, this four of swords is in reverse. You have the Star, your healing power, Judgment, and people. The people around you are going to be upset that they cannot. They can't stop the Chariot. The Chariot's here too. They can't stop you from moving forward. I'm gonna pull a different deck because I feel like sometimes this deck here is. Oh, look at. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is like the traditional deck that I have, and as soon as the Strength and the Tower. Are you kidding me, guys? Oh yeah. Fast movement forward. You are like this. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna give you the strength so that you never look back again. And because the perspective will change. There'll be no need. It's gonna be like all of a sudden you don't have a need to look back. You don't all these things that happen in your past, all these things that you've been healing, all these wounds that you've been nursing, right? Whether it's mother wounds, father wounds, whatever. It's just this different perspective is going to give you the strength to move on, and you will never look at it the same again. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like almost like bittersweet success. Like it's going to be bittersweet because there's been so much pain to get here and so many towers to get here, and this last tower is going to illuminate things for you. Remember, we saw the moon too. This tower is going to change your life. This tower is not just going to change your life, it's going to change the life of those around you. And it's all because you had the strength to persevere. And I always look at this and I think like the gentle giant, right? And that's how people saw you, but they didn't even see you as the giant. They just saw you as gentle and soft, and they didn't see all the strength that you had within you. And whatever it is that's coming up, it's something you dug deep for this. You dug deep. There's something you asked for, and you're going to get it. But it's going to come in by way of a message that's going to light a fire under your ass. That's all I can say. It's just going to light a fire under your ass. Wow. You guys have learned to use your silence strategically. And I think in the ironic part is that you've been doing this for years. You've been using your silence strategically while people thought like maybe you were afraid, or maybe people thought that they had silenced you. That's what it is. Spirit, can I? That's what it is. When people thought it's the jokes, I heard the jokes on them. The joke is on them. All this time, you've been moving in silence, right? Letting people think they got away with whatever they got away with, putting your head down and working on yourself. And now the joke's on them because you saw everything. And even when you didn't know it, Spirit worked with you to help you transmute anything that had happened to you. That's why the strength was here, because you've always been strong. The gentle giant. I'm just, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like someone coming up to you and like patting you on your head. Like you're a little puppy, like you're a lost puppy. You know, it's almost like in a condescending way. So I feel like people did that to you. Like that was done to you. Like people were condescending in a way. Like, oh yeah, like poor Pisces, poor Pisces. Meanwhile, you just had your head down, hangman, and you kept it moving, and you played along because you realized that people were sabotaging you. You realized a lot of things. I mean, you still went through a lot of lessons. It doesn't mean that you didn't go through a lot of lessons, but the times where you needed to be silent, you were silent. You had strategic silence through the help of Spirit. But I'm feeling that your message is that now your strategic silence is like, that's your superpower. Like, that's your superpower. You know how to use your silence to get what you want. It's not through your voice. Yes, a lot of you out there, many of you out there, you had to find your voice. You had to find your voice. This so reminds me of something that I was told, and I'm not making this about myself, but I was told a while back where, I had a lot of things happen, and I was like, I want to air out my dirty laundry. I'm just gonna put it all out there, and I don't care who, what, whatever. And I had my spiritual guide tell me, no, like, don't do that. And now I get it. It's the silence. It's your silence that will, because before the silence, because you didn't have all the things, you weren't showing up as a star. Now it's undeniably you are the star, and people will not be able to deny this. So no more poor Pisces. Like, you are showing up strong. And it's ironic because as you found your voice, Pisces, your voice was not for others, it was for you. Okay, then this is why you guys want to make me tear. Your voice was for you. And your voice, finding your voice, was about you learning how to use your silence strategically. Because when you started to find your voice, you just wanted to come out, talk, right? Like, you were just whatever, right? Like I just said, like, maybe that's why that came up. Like, it was like, whatever, I'm just gonna put it out there, screw everybody, And although you have the power to do that, to screw everyone, but your power is more in your silence. As you work with Spirit and strategic silence. I'm not saying that you are being silenced. This is a different kind of silence. This is you knowing when to talk, when not to talk. This is you being strategic in what you say and what you don't say. Knowing when to put your head down and keep it moving. knowing when to turn things over to your spirit guides and go like, you handle this for me. I don't need to say a word. I was listening to Psalm 91 this morning. That might be relevant for you. Psalm 91, maybe Psalm 61, and Psalm 23, if that's your thing. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. You shall not want. It's and your silence speaks so louder than words. Because when you're silent, Spirit speaks for you. When you're silent and you do your silent prayer with Spirit, Spirit comes out and handles the business for you. Spirit always has, but I think in the past you didn't know that you had to ask Spirit for the help. But now you know how to ask Spirit for the help. You know when to use your silence and when not to use, when to use your actual voice. And finding your voice was about you learning how to speak to Spirit, how to communicate with Spirit. Finding your voice was about not just, it was communicating with Spirit, but communicating with yourself. Knowing how to speak to yourself. Knowing how to speak life into yourself. It wasn't about getting back at anybody or showing anybody anything. Six of Cups. It wasn't about you having to prove anything to anyone. The Emperor, Temperance, and the Four of Wands in reverse. You had to get to where you are now, you had to sit out on a lot of celebrations. You had to have patience, and you had to sit out. You while others celebrated, you sat out to get to this status. And that's why when you sat out of celebrations, people thought, oh, well, you know, let's not worry about Pisces, because Pisces will never celebrate. Pisces will always be poor Pisces. Spirit guided you to this Emperor status. Like I said, there's something, you know, I mentioned a few things already, and I can't remember everything I said because it's coming up. A lot of everything's coming up quickly. Like the downloads are coming in quickly. So you maybe go back and listen. But I feel like Spirit guided you. You were being guided all along to this. And when you thought you were sad, right? That you weren't celebrating, and we saw the star earlier, you were so sad that you couldn't celebrate. 4 wands in reverse. As you watched everyone celebrate and you had to hold your head down, and Spirit was like, you got this. And you just dug in. You just did what Spirit told you to do, as sad as it was. All the days that you cried. All the sleepless nights, all the anxiety, and now all the tables are turning. The star was here. All those lower vibrational feelings that you were having are about to be all gone. Retrograde, we're in retrograde right now, so some of those old feelings might be coming up. But it's for a reason. There's something that you need to know. There's something that's hidden in those feelings. Because the moon was out earlier. There's something that's hidden in this. There's something that's hidden in those memories. In the past. Maybe it's a past person that's coming in. Like I said, I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. And I see the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. All the hard work is done. Like you've done... Look, the hard work is done. And now the moon is... You're about to... I was going to close this out and Spirit said no. You're about to... Something big, because the tower was out, is about to be illuminated that will catapult you forward, like I said. And whatever it is, you've been feeling like for a long time that you're working so hard and you're not gonna, like, that's all gonna go away. Like you've done the work already. Now you're the emperor. You'll be doing soul's work, but not this hard labor anymore. The hard emotional labor is done. The hard physical labor is done. This is big. Whatever this message is, the moon was, whatever this message is that's coming in for you is huge. So be on the lookout for it. Because I'm feeling like... I'm feeling 3 of Cups energy. I'm feeling the celebration. I'm feeling like everything, and even if there's conflict around you, Pisces, it won't make a difference. You've even learned how, with your voice and your silence, you've learned how to block it all out. This is justice. This is the justice you thought would never come in. Judgment was out earlier. Spirit called judgment. Now the justice is coming in. You just wait with your 10 of Cups here. All right, Pisces. That's your message for today. I hope this message found you well. And by the way, if you have not already, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop me a heart in the comments and show me some love, because I am here showing you love. And I will see you in the next one. Let's keep weaving that dream together. Have a great weekend. It sounds like it's gonna be great. And I don't know, yeah, no more fighting. No more fighting. 5 of Swords is out here at the bottom of the deck. in reverse. Like, no more fighting. Your fight is over. Now you're going to be showing other people how to fight. You're going to show them, you're going to go show them how you got this done. I don't know. If you know what this download is, that if you get this download and you wish to share, drop it in the comments. If not, you know, congratulations, good luck. And because this is beautiful. All right, Pisces, I will see you in the next one.